Hello guys, how are you? I hope that you are really well. Okay, today we have the video of modal verbs. So if some of you have some questions, you can watch the video. So let's see, modal verbs. A modal is a type of auxiliary helping verb that is used to express ability, also possibility, permission, or obligation. What are the kind of modal verbs? We have can or could, may or might, must, shall, should, will, and would. We are going to start with the ability, something that you can do, okay? So we have can or can't, to talk about someone's skill or general abilities. For example, Tom can write poetry very well. Recuerden que este verbo modal es para habilidades. Estamos hablando de algo que podemos o no podemos hacer. ¿Listo? Por ejemplo, Tom puede escribir poesía muy buena. I can help you with that next week. Yo te puedo ayudar con eso la próxima semana. Entonces son habilidades, cosas que podemos o no podemos hacer, o las otras personas pueden o no pueden hacer. So, the past of can is could or could not. Okay, when I was a child, I could climb trees. El pasado de can es could. Por lo tanto, estamos hablando de la habilidad pasada. Cuando yo era un niño, podía escalar árboles. Eso es algo que podía hacer en el pasado. Now we are going to practice. Those are some examples that you already have in your notebook. Also, if you want to write it, it is okay. Those are the answers. So, for example, Rob can speak Polish really well. He sounds like a native speaker. Or the last one. The children could see that the teacher was very angry. Remember that if you have the was, it's because you are talking about the past. Tienen que mirar muy bien las oraciones. Si vemos que está el was, es por eso que estamos hablando del pasado. Entonces tenemos que tener cuidado si vamos a usar el can o el could or can and could not. Let's practice. So we are going to write 5 sentences using can, could, or couldn't. So do you speak English? Of course that we can speak really well. Now we are going to see the should or should not. With the should is a kind of suggestion. Con el should o el should not estamos hablando acerca de sugerencias, consejos. We use should and should not to make suggestions and give advice. You should send an email. You shouldn't go by train. Also, we use it to offer an assistant or polite suggestion. Should I call a doctor? Also, we use should to talk about prediction or expectation that something will happen. For example, the work should be finished on time. I shouldn't be late. The train usually arrives on time. To give advice, you should check that document before you send it out. Okay? So it's really important to give advice about something you think wrong or unacceptable. James should not teach him words like those. Es algo que no es aceptable. Como sugerencia vamos a decir que James no debería enseñarle a él ese tipo de palabras. Let's practice. If it's raining, you should take an umbrella. Tom eats so many lollipops. So Tom should not eat so many lollipops. It's bad for his teeth. Okay. You can create some examples with should, are should, and also should not. Now we have the modal verb must. Must is to express obligation or duty, something that you have to do. El must, chicos, se usa más para obligación, algo que es necesario hacer. This also refers to laws and regulations. Entonces también se refiere a las leyes y las regulaciones. I must memorize all these rules about modal verbs. People must remain seated until the show is over. You must wear a seatbelt at all the times. Also, we use it to emphasize the necessity of something. For example, humans must have drinking water at least every 2 days. You must give up smoking, it's bad for you. Deduction. When you are sure that something is true, cuando estamos seguros de que algo es cierto. So we have some examples. Look at all that snow. It must be really cold outside. Si vemos que hay mucha nieve, ¿cómo creemos que está el ambiente? Debe estar muy frío afuera. The ground was wet this morning. It must have rained last night. Cuando salimos en la mañana y vemos que el pasto está mojado, entonces decimos, yo creo que llovió la noche anterior. ¿Listo? Estamos seguros de que algo es verdadero. To express positive logical assumptions, so we have that must have been my mother calling me last night. Nobody else has my number. Also, we use it the past participle of the verb must, have, and past participle. He must have won. Entonces, acá tenemos el pronombre personal, tenemos luego el must, que es el verbo modal, el have y el pasado participio del verbo. He must have won the lottery with the new house and car he has just bought. Acá igual. Pronombre personal, el has y el verbo en pasado participio. A strong recommendation, something that is highly recommended. Algo que de verdad estamos recomendando. Una recomendación muy, muy fuerte. ¿Listo? Es más fuerte que usar el should que ya vimos con antelación. You must see the new Peter Jackson movie. It's fantastic. The ice cream here is delicious. You must try some. Also, we have here the examples of must. Obligation, when you deduce something, when you want to emphasize necessity. A strong recommendation, and also when something is prohibited. El must not, the negative is must not, which refers to prohibition, something that is not correct. Okay? Also when you talk about the rules. As example, you must not use your smartphone while you are driving. En este caso, chicos, nos vamos a referir a las obligaciones o reglas. No puedes usar el celular mientras estás manejando. Es peligroso y so dangerous. You must not get on the subway if you haven't paid for the ride. You must not open the gift until it's your birthday. We must not tell anyone. Here we have also that can be replaced but have to with little difference in meaning. You have to study. You must study. He has to finish the report by Friday. He must finish the report by Friday. They have to resist the test. They must resist the test. Si pueden ver, chicos, cuando usamos el have to, también gramaticalmente está bien la oración. Pero si usamos el must, se enfatiza más y es como una obligación. Let's practice. So you tidy up your room. You must. You must not smoke. It's bad for your health. You must do your English homework. You must not play with fire. You must be home on time. You must not cheat in a test. You must turn the music too loud. You must not turn the music too loud. So there are some examples also that you can do. This was the homework about Avatar that we already saw.
Range 400 meters.
And also we have the other movie, The Hunger Games. Now we have may and might. We use may when we are not sure about something in the present or future. Jack may be coming to see us tomorrow, perhaps. Cuando no estamos seguros acerca de algo, ¿cierto? Entonces decimos Jack puede ser que venga mañana, pero es una posibilidad, no estamos totalmente seguros de que venga. Oh dear, it's 10:30. We may be late for the meeting. Yo creo que vamos a llegar tarde a la reunión, pero quizás, no estamos seguros, quizás. She didn't sleep. She may be tired. Si ella no duerme, ¿cuál sería ahí la posibilidad? Yo creo que está cansada, quizás. Okay, to ask for permission in a formal way. We use it also to ask for permission. May I borrow the car tomorrow? May we come a bit later? Also, if we are going to give the permission in a formal way. You may go now. You may come at 11 if you wish. We use might when we are not sure about something in the present or future. I might see you tomorrow. It looks nice, but might be very expensive. It might be very expensive. It's quite bright. It might not rain today. We also use might as the past tense of request with may. ¿Listo? Entonces, el might también lo usamos para oraciones pasadas que se requirieron con el may. He asked if he might borrow the car. They want to know if they might come later. Also, we use it as a very polite way of asking for permission. Es una forma muy educada de preguntar o pedir permiso. Might we ask you a question? Might I just interrupt for a moment? And here, we make questions by putting the subject after may or might. Es muy fácil porque únicamente colocamos al inicio el may o el might y luego el pronombre personal. And the negative forms may not or might not. And that's it. Possibility, permissions, request, wish, suggestions, request, and conditional. I'm going to put it there just for a minute for you to watch it. So we have here a video that is really important that you can watch it.
Otros que también estaban eran los gemelos fantásticos. Eran muy parecidos, pues su superpoder era expresar posibilidades en el pasado, presente y futuro. Ellos también podían resolver problemas en frases donde se necesitara un tal vez, quizás o puede ser, pues los gemelos might y may significaban lo mismo. Un día, el terrible doctor Gramática llegó a derrotar la Superliga del Inglés y lanzó un rayo de mala pronunciación que hizo que los gemelos might y may se separaran. De esa manera, cada uno tenía que resolvérselas por sí solo. May era un poco más positivo que might. Por ejemplo, si alguien dice I may go, quiere decir que hay más probabilidades de que yo vaya. Pero si digo I might go, quiere decir que no hay tantas probabilidades a que yo vaya. Si un joven dice, por ejemplo, I may go to the party, es porque posiblemente tenga el permiso para ir. Pero si dice I might go to the party, es porque tiene dudas si va a ir o no. Estos gemelos también se pueden diferenciar en que ambos, por ejemplo, expresan posibilidad con I might buy a car. En este caso, ambos poderes sirven. Yo puede que compre un carro. Pero solo may representa permiso. Por ejemplo, es correcto decir You may not leave the house si queremos que alguien, nuestro hijo o alguna persona, no salga de la casa. Sería erróneo entonces decir You might not leave the house. El doctor Gramática se dio cuenta que los gemelos might y may son muy similares en su uso. Su diferencia es mínima, pero en algunos casos existe. Así que disparó a los dos a ver cuál respondía. La primera pregunta que disparó fue I use your phone? ¿Cuál de los dos supergemelos crees que respondió? ¿Might o may? Efectivamente, respondió may, porque estamos hablando de pedir permiso. May I use your phone? El doctor Gramática disparó nuevamente. They be at their house. I'm not sure. ¿Quién crees que detuvo el disparo? ¿Might o may? Muy bien. Might se hizo presente porque expresa menos seguridad que may. They might be at their house. I'm not sure. La diferencia entre might y may en muchas ocasiones es casi imperceptible, pero en algunos casos es mejor usar uno que otro. Próximamente vendrán más capítulos de la Superliga del Inglés. I'll see you later, my friends.
Okay, guys. And that was everything, so I hope that you understand the topic. If you have any question, please tell me. Thank you very much.